folks, we are back again with our 6th battle report of our Grand tournament, and we are nearing the end of the first round. As mentioned, it's the 6th battle today, and we are very looking forward to play this battle because it's the forces of Grandfather Nurgle, also known as Death Guard, versus the Proud and Stout squads, which we present you in a minute. Okay, guys, that is the 1000 points of Nurgle Space Marines. The small detachment is commanded by a Terminator Lord, which has a lightning claw and a power sword or chain sword, I don't know, but a sword nevertheless. Accompanied is the Lord by 3 Nurgle Terminators, which all have combi bolters and chain fists as their outfit. Furthermore, there are 5 Plague Marines led by an aspiring champion. I substitute the model for the standard bearer in this case. Furthermore, as a heavy support to deliver the blessings of Grandfather Nurgle is a heavily mutated Land Raider with the standard weaponry. That means twin Leskens in the sponsons and a twin heavy bolter in the turret. Furthermore, there are some demons for plague bearers, which are still in the warp and have to manifest on the battlefield by earning summoning points. So for Nurgle, exactly, Marcus, for each wound caused in hand-to-hand combat or shooting, you gain 1 summoning point. If a model with the mark of Nurgle causes the wound, then the summoning point is doubled. Okay, that's the 1000 point force of Plague Marines.
Okay, and here are my 999 points of squads. The army is led by a warlord. He's got a jump pack, a displacer field, a power fist, and I think a chainsword in order to be able to parry. We've got a guild master. I wanted to give him a graviton gun, but it was too expensive, unfortunately, so he's only got a special weapon. I've got 2 warrior squads. Both of them have got a missile launcher and flamers, as can be seen on the models for special weapons. I've got 2 thunderer squads. One of them, I think the old army list, as can be seen, the black book, it's really great because it gives you the opportunity to equip all of them, all 5 of them, with special or heavy weapons. So this has got the first one. The first one is a special weapon squad with 3 plasma guns, 1 flamer and 1 melter gun.
Oh my god.
Whereas the guys in the last row have got 3 heavy bolters and 2 missile launchers. I've got 2 attack bikes as well with multi-melters. They're really great and especially cheap. They will be formed into a vehicle squadron because they're below 100 points. And I've got 1 thud gun. Should be enough to deal with the forces of Nurgle. We'll be back after deployment. Okay. I deployed my thud gun at the top of the hill. It's got a range of 60 inches. I think it should prove useful when defending the portal. There's my first Thunderer squad with the 3 heavy bolters, and these are missile launchers. I think they should be enough for the Land Raider if I'm lucky. I've got my 2 squad heavy bikes or attack bikes with the multi-melters over there. The guild master next to them, or the guild engineer. My 2 normal.
They're on slow speed, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. And the normal warrior squads with their flamers and missile launchers are between the attack bikes and my last Thunderous squad with special weapons. And my army commander is over there.
Okay. The forces of Nurgle have deployed as well. As mentioned before, the demons are still in the warp. Whereas the Plague Marines, including the champion, have positioned themselves onto the hill. And hopefully I will get the first round so I can move forward into the valley so they can hide because the enemy has a lot of heavy weapons, and I suppose if the squad player gets the first turn, then the Plague Marines will be vaporized. I decided this time to put all the Terminators, that is the Terminator squad and the army commander, inside the Land Raider, so they can travel towards the enemy to deliver Nurgle's blessings to them. My Land Raider is on slow speed as well. Okay, guys, now the roll off for the first round. My strategy rating is 5. Plus 5 is 10.
I've got 2. Yeah, you've already
Plus
won.
4 is 6. So the first
Okay,
round
so
goes
first.
to the
Ah.
Death Guard, and we will back after the movement phase of the Death Guard. Okay, guys, end of the first round of the Death Guard. It didn't happen too much. My Plague Marines, as announced before, ran towards the valley to profit a little bit from the cover, whereas my Land Raider accelerated to combat speed and traveled 14-inch towards the other valley on the battlefield. So the Land Raider doesn't see anything. The Plague Marines have run, so there's no shooting at all, and no armies do have Psychers, so the psychic phase is skipped as well. So we will be back at the end of the first round of the squads.
Okay, I've finished the movement of my first turn. They remained where they were and went on Overwatch, as did this squad of warriors. He's still there. I forgot to put him on Overwatch as well. They didn't go on Overwatch because I'm trying to fire my missile launcher at the Death Guard squad, as this one will do with its multi-melter and the twin bolters. I'll do speculative fire, indirect fire, which means I placed my template over there.
That's
right
a
in
thud
the middle.
gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mustn't move my thud gun this turn, but it'll fire over there at a place I can't see next turn, following the normal procedures, which means placing the first template there with an arrow pointing right back to me, and then you have to roll and add the other 3, I think it's 3 more first templates. And my army commander used his jump pack to close the distance to the enemy Land Raider. Okay, now it's shooting. First of all, I'll use my missile launcher with a crack grenade.
Onto the Plague Marines?
Yeah.
Okay, to hit.
I think they'll hit on a 2+ because of their targeters and the ballistic skill of 4. Yep.
Okay, yes.
Strength toughness 8 versus 5. Yep. One of them is dead.
Do I have armor save now at -6 save modifier?
Don't think
I
so.
suppose.
No, it says the crack missile is strength 8, damage D10, and -6.
-6. Okay, first Plague Marine down.
Okay, now I'm going to do, let's do the bolters first. Are these 12 inches, because then I'd get +1 to hit with my twin link
You have to
bolters.
measure the distance.
Okay. Weapon skill is 4, ballistic skill is 3. So they normally hit on a 4+, and it's a 3+ because of the target there. And it might be 2+ if you're within 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 2.
Yeah. And I hit the model 2 times because of the twin linked bolters. But only strange 4 against toughness 5, which is 5+. None of them. Oh, I'm unlucky. And we've got the multi-melter itself left. Shoot it on this one, so the next model might be covered on a roll of 4+ because it's a 2 or 1.5 inch template. Okay, to hit. It should be on 3+. No, therefore it scatters. So it was onto this one.
So 8 inch towards the hill. So nothing should happen to them.
Okay.
Maybe we should say that the Plague Marines, they do all have toughness of 5 because of the mark of Nurgle, which makes them tougher. Okay, I think that was the shooting phase. The Thunder Rush in the hill went on Overwatch as well. Okay. That's the end of the first round. Not too much has happened. One Plague Marine down so far, and we'll back at the end of the second turn of the Death Guard. Okay guys, that's the end of the movement phase of the Death Guard after the second turn. The Land Raider decelerated to slow speed and unloaded its passengers, the Terminators and the Terminator Lord. On the other side of the battlefield, the Plague Marines moved 4 inch towards the bikes, and the Plague Marine champion has a MK1 plasma pistol, and he tries to shoot at the first squad attack bike, suffering -2 to hit due to the fast speed and -1 for long range, so he will only hit on a 5+. Okay, he has hit. So we roll the first the sustained fire or the location first?
Let's do sustained fire first.
Okay. And it's a special chaos gimmick. So you have to, because it's an early plasma weapon, I have to roll the sustained fire as usual. Okay, and scoring 1 hit. And there's a special rule: the plasma pistol doesn't need to recharge in the next turn and can fire next turn as well when the champion survives so long. Okay, 1 hit. And it's 3.
3 is crew.
Okay. Then the MK1 plasma pistol had a strength of 6, so I think it's 2+ to wound. Okay, it's wounded and it's a save modifier -1 only. So
okay,
do you have an armor save?
Don't think so. So my driver, which is next to you, my driver is dead and it'll go out of control, which might prove useful for me.
Okay, we will place the appropriate marker. Okay, that was quite nice, and the 3 Plague Marines in the front will throw their Plight grenades towards the bike, but not targeting exactly the bike, but the ground beneath the bike, so they don't suffer the -2 to hit modifier from the fast traveling of the bike. So they have a ballistic skill of 4, so they will hit on a 3+ for their Plight grenades. Okay, 2 hits and 1 will scatter. Okay, it scatters 5 inch. And we will place the Plight grenade markers.
Yeah, we'll use the dice.
Okay, also 2 beneath the bike, and this third one traveled half the distance, or no, only when it's on the
think if
way
it's
back
back,
to
yeah.
the thrower, so it's the full 10 inch. So it will be maybe at the exact position of the maybe appearing war portal, which would be very funny indeed. Okay, there are 2 light grenades beside the bike, and
With a diameter of 1 inch.
yeah, so all within 2 inch of the grenades will be hit.
Yeah.
So it's the complete bike and the driver, of course.
Yeah. The gunner.
The gunner, okay.
Yeah.
Now there
roll
is
twice for the strings.
Genau, exactly. Okay, it's 5 and 4, so that means the light grenades remain in play, and the gunner will suffer 2 hits, one with trench 5, which will result in a toughness 4, 3 plus 2 wound roll, yes, and the other one on a both have wounded the driver.
The gunner.
The gunner, yes.
So both of them are dead by now, and it will go out of control. Maybe if I'm lucky, crash into your guys at the beginning of my second turn. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, that was the end of the second turn of the Death Guard. I have scored 2 hits by models bearing the mark of.
So you've got 4 summoning
So I have
points.
4 summoning points already. Okay, we're back at the end of the second turn of the squads.
Okay, that's the end of my second movement phase. You might notice that one of my tech bikes has disappeared. That's because both of them, driver as well as gunner, were killed. The driver by the MK somewhat plasma pistol, and the gunner by the red or blight grenades. So the attack bike moved out of control, shattered over there. Unfortunately, without exploding and killing some of the enemies. The only other forces, no, there are no other forces I've moved. All of them either remained on Overwatch or just turned to be able to fire, like these 2 missile launchers at the Death Guard squad. So I've got 2 missile launchers, I've got the multi-melter, and I've got my THUD gun.
Let's do the THUD gun.
Let's do the THUD gun
first.
Yeah.
Let's do the fun first. Okay, Marcus has marked this firing spot in his previous turn.
Now I have to
so he has to roll to hit.
Get a -1, but 5 should be okay.
Okay.
So now need a 3.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's great.
Oh. No, that's the 4th template. You need a second. Because there are the markings, yeah. Okay, as you notice, there are numbers 1 to 12. So Marcus rolled a 3, so the second template is placed on a 3, and so
now I got a 4.
the next roll is a 4. It's exactly over this. Plague Marine, it's directly onto the template.
Let's put it there.
Yeah, and the last
now 11.
The last die roll.
6.
Always 6. So it's traveling straight forward, so no further Marine speed. But this one has a direct hit by the THUD gun. That means
so it's 3 plus. Strength 6 with a toughness 5. Yep. And you've got an armor save, and I've only got, I think, -2.
So it's a 5 plus armor save. No.
One is dead. And
one more Plague Marine down.
Do they have to do any break tests?
I think so.
The doesn't have to do so because of the...
They're tough guys, but not so tough. Which one was the blight grenade?
I think the one closer was...
Okay. Then I perform... Yeah,
okay,
pass the leadership test. Okay. That was the THUD gun. Now you have 2 missile launchers and the multimeter from the bike.
Let's do the missile launchers first. They should hit on a 3 plus. No, on a 4 plus. No, on a 3 plus because of the target is...
Okay, both hits.
Strength toughness 2 plus.
Okay,
So
one more
another one is
down.
dead.
Oh my god.
So where
They're
will
dying in
I-
droves.
I put it onto the champion.
The multi-melter, okay. Then roll to hit.
Yep.
Yes.
I think it's strength 8.
2+ to
Might
wound.
be another 2+. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's multi-melter.
I think he has only 1 wound. He's an aspiring
Okay.
champion.
So it's strength 8, 2d12 damage and -4.
Okay, also down. Okay, that was the shooting phase, I think. As mentioned before, there's no psychic phase. So we will back at the end of the 3rd round of the Plague Marines, I think. Okay guys, the end of the 3rd round of the Plague Marines. My remaining 2 Plague Marines moved forward because they're able now to throw another amount of blood grenades towards the remaining squad heavy bike. The Land Raider remained on slow speed and positioned himself so that he can shoot at the normal squad group over there. Whereas my army commander and the Terminators move slightly towards the hill to be able to switch to the battlefield according to the appearance of the war portal at the end of this turn. So, okay, I think we start with shooting. The 2 remaining Plague Marines try to hurl 2 grenades, blood grenades again, at the ground beneath the attack bike. So they have to roll to hit. The attack bike only traveled at slow speed, so they will hit on a 3+. Okay, 1 grenade hits, the other one is a misfire.
So if it shows a misfire, it is a dot, which means it fails to explode.
And we have also checked the scatter distance. The first grenade scattered 10 inch, and we read in the rules, so always if you use a grenade, the distance of the scatter dice is halved, so we moved the blood grenade 5 inch towards this direction. Okay, 1 blood grenade hit, so both crew members are within 2 inch. So I have to roll the strength for each member separately. So it's for the driver first. Strength 1, so the blood grenade dissipates the blight and is not and takes no further part in the game. Okay, so nothing happens to the attack bike, which is not so good for the Plague Marines, I suppose. And now to the Land Raider, which tries to shoot at the squad over there. Because it's a pre-heresy or heresy vehicle, it is not fitted with targeters, so it will hit on a 3+. So first of all, I will shoot the heavy bolters, the twin linked. So I hit on a 3+, as mentioned before.
Yeah, now you've got
Okay, it's a hit.
dice.
Exactly, because it's a twin linked heavy bolter.
3.
And another 3, 6 hits.
Probably 1 on each of them and 2 on the first one.
Yeah, okay. Okay, 2 on the first one. 4 is 3+ to wound. Okay, the first one dead.
The flamer. Got a single hit.
Yes. No. Yes. And the last one. Yes.
Okay, 4 out of 5 die, and I do a break test for this one.
No, this one is already dead.
Okay.
I think one of the normal guys stand.
So, but 11 is too much.
But I shoot with the Leskens as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So in the sponsons there are 2 twinning Leskens, so I roll 2 hit dice as before. I hit on a 3+, so 2 hits. So that's in total 4 Lesken shots for the poor squad.
Although I think he'd flee first. After
Okay.
break test.
I would have wounded him. And now I think we checked the rules what has
No.
to take first, because all the weapons fire normally simultaneously. But we checked this, and this will be the end of the third round of the Death God. Okay, that's the end of the third round of the squads. But before Marcus tell you what happened, we forgot to mention that at the end of the third turn of the Death God, in the psychic phase, the 4 plague bearers appeared from the mist of the warp and materialized in the real space beside the plague marines. Okay, Marcus, what have you done?
Then remain on Overwatch because I'm really terrified of the Land Raiders' firepower. My thud gun will do speculative fire once more. I've already placed the first template over there, right next to them. And my attack bike remained on slow speed to be able to do lots of turns. The distance to them increased, but I'm still able to fire the twin-link bolter and the multi-melter. And I'll also fire the missile launcher at them. My army commander will remain where he is because the crucial moment before the placing of the next warp portal, and I don't want him to be killed. I would have liked to attack the Land Raider in close combat or the normal Terminators, but I'm not sure if I get there using my jump pack. I think I really would be able to attack his army commander, but it's a gamble, which probably won't pay off in the end. Okay, so let's do some shooting, and the small guy who survived the onslaught of the Land Raider as the single member of our squad is behind the wall. Okay, let's do our missile launcher first. I have to shoot the first squad, I think, so it'll be this one. Yep. Strength, toughness. And another one dead. I think it's another break test, isn't it? 1 out of 2. Okay.
Now you have shot the plague marine, so you can't see this one.
But I used the multi-melter onto this one.
Maybe the first demon, yeah.
Yep.
But don't you suffer a -10 to hit modifier because appearing from the warp? Haven't you read the rules, Marcus?
I'm not sure if it's a 1.5 or a 2-inch blast marker multimeter. It's a 2-inch blast marker. So at least one of them should be, because of the squad coherency, covered. So this one will be on a 4+. No, 1 is hit. Strength toughness 2+. Yeah, and I think you've got your demonic unmodified save. No. So one of them is dead.
Just appeared, and now he reappears into the warp. Bye bye, plague bearer.
Okay, nothing left to shoot and no psychic phase. So the only thing I'm going to do is to try and rally. I couldn't do it during your phase, but then he had just gone broken. 9. I'm not sure if they've got 9.
I don't know. I think the dwarves are very stout, and maybe they have a leadership of 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which they do, luckily.
Okay, so he's unbroken. And now they...
And will charge you, Army Commander.
Okay, come on.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the end of it.
Now, once again, the crucial moment of every game so far.
Number 1, number 2. 3 shall be over there, and number 4. 3 is over there.
Ooh, that bad news for the Plague Marines.
Because all of my heavy weapons on Overwatch.
I think that the worst case.
Where should I put it? There. Okay.
Ooh, far away from my whole army.
No, at the moment I've got 85 points within 3 inches of the warp portal. I hope it stays that way.
Okay, now the veil is lifted. We know where the warp portal has appeared, and we will be back at the end of the 4th round of the
The
Death
real
Guard.
bloodshed will begin.
Guys, the end of the... We have to put the turn counter. Okay, end of the 4th round of the Death Guard. To be honest, my whole army marched onto the critical mission objective, though I don't think that every member will reach it, either because they are rather slow with 4-inch movement, or because the whole squad army is on Overwatch and will now probably vaporize 2/3 of my army in this round. But nevertheless, it doesn't make sense to stay behind the hill, because I have to try to reach the mission objective.
And your chaos.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, my Plague Bearers ran 8-inch over the hill, whereas the last Plague Marine traveled 4-inch, and will try to throw another Blight Grenade, which might be very funny if it's successful and if the Blight Grenade remains at the near the mission objective. The Terminators have run 8-inch as the army commander. The Land Raider remained at combat speed and traveled forward and tries to shoot now, if he survives the Overwatch fire, which will now will now be unleashed onto the Chaos Army. Okay guys, we are back at the end of my movement phase, which I have described already. So Marcus will shoot his Overwatch fire.
I think the plasma guns, the 3 plasma guns and the flamer won't be much use against the Land Raider, and therefore I use my melter gun against it to hit. For it has
so -1 emerging from cover. I don't know what do they have for ballistic skill?
They've got 3, so they hit on a 4+.
-1, then
okay,
it's
so
not a hit. Okay.
So he hasn't hit, and the other one has got 2+ to hit because it's the Engineer Guildmaster, which has ballistic skill of 6, I think.
Okay, then 2+ to hit.
No, he's got a weapon skill 6 and ballistic skill 5. So it normally hits on a 2+ and now on a 3+.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, location.
So let's see where he hits. 6.
It's the last cannon.
And now I'm going to play this card, Crack Shot, which halves the armor value.
Okay. So it says an armor value of 18, so it's 9.
At the side of it.
Yeah.
9.
It doesn't matter, front, side, rear.
I've got 2d6 plus 8,
Less
which means it automatically passes.
Yeah, because
so,
you don't have to roll, you can
so
roll on a damage
your
card.
ablative armor.
Yes, of course. The Land Raider is equipped with the vehicle card ablative armor, so no harm is dealt to the Land Raider. Okay, they have shot the Overwatch, so please remove the markers. Okay, on to the heavy weapon squad, the Thunderers in the mountains.
The first weapon I'll use is the missile launcher.
Also onto the Land Raider, okay, to hit.
But this one has got a targeter, and I think -1 for emerging from cover equals my targeter, so it hits. This is skill 3 on a 4+.
Okay.
No. But it scatters.
Onto your squad, maybe?
No, it isn't a plasma weapon. So
no, it's a crack missile. Oh, okay, now scatter dice.
And I've got 2 heavy bolters left. Well, because of the 90-degree arc of fire, I think it's doesn't make much sense to shoot at the Land Raider. I'll target your army commander.
Okay.
2 of them to hit. He's also emerged from cover, so it's force as well. None of them. And I've got another missile launcher and 1 heavy bolter left. And I think these are the next
closest target, the Plague Bearers. Okay.
And the next vehicle would be out of the arc of fire.
First of all, the
heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
But this time I think I got it. Because they were able to
Have a
see the
targeter?
demon stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sustain fire dice, sir.
Shaman 2. Okay, what is their toughness?
They have only toughness 3.
Okay.
That's
so
very
I've got,
strange, I think, for
Nurgle.
plague bearers for
They
Nurgle.
should have 6.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 of them.
2+ to wound.
Yeah, 1. And you've got your 4+ demonic save, but no normal armor save, I think.
No.
Okay, one of them is dead. No break test required. And the missile launcher.
Maybe you should fire a frag because only of toughness 3.
Okay,
I don't know.
let's try
It's your decision.
On a 3+. Yep. 5.
Okay.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Are beneath the template. So
now we've got 4 versus 3.
3+ to wound.
One of them.
Okay, 1 demonic armor save, which holds this time. Okay, so it wasn't such a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
The Overwatch, hopefully the Land Raider survived, although the ablative armor is spent. And 1 plague bearer dead, but it was only the first salvo of fire, because now Mark 4th round commences, and we'll be back at the end of this round. Okay guys, sorry we have forgotten to film the shooting phase of the Death Guard. It was very unfortunate because a lot of things happened in this shooting phase. The remaining Plague Marine threw a Blight Grenade towards the mission objective and hit the driver, which were killed outright. But the gunner survived because for the second trench hit of 1 was rolled. So at the moment it's out of control, the bike, but the gunner can take over the place of the driver. The Land Raider was quite lucky because he shot 1 dwarf with the twin less cannon. And then a very dramatic moment of the game. Unfortunately, we didn't film it. I shot with my twin link heavy bolter onto the squad army commander, and as you see,
scored 4 hits.
He didn't survive it. Right, I scored 4 hits in total, but also rolled 2 jams. And I think he used his displacer field successfully, and I failed to wound 2 times.
There were 3 successful wound rolls out of the 4 shots. One of them was miraculously saved by his carapace armor. One of the remaining 2 was saved by his displacer field, whereas the last remaining shot, which managed to do 4 wounds. 4 wounds in total. So he's dead. He's dead, and this is quite nice because he was the only mobile character in the whole game, I think, due to his jump back. But nevertheless, it's exciting. It's exciting because when the Land Raider is maybe shot down now by the squads, I don't have too much points left to reach the mission objective, but nor the squads, because now they have to move as well, and they are not very fast on their short legs. So, okay, then we'll be definitely back at the end of the 4th round of the squads. So that's the end of the movement of my first turn. They just turned around in order to be able, although only the melter gun can do some real damage to the Land Raider. He closed the distance without running, so maybe he'll get a +1 to hit, although he's already got Blizzard skill 5 or 6. This one ran, as did the complete warrior squad, because I think it's more important to get closer to the next webway portal than to try and shoot some less pistols or less guns at the enemy army commander, which won't harm him anyway. We've got a gunner who skipped to the driver's seat in order to avoid it going out of control. I can't shoot the multi-melter any longer, but at least I can do so with the twin bolters. And I've got my heavy weapon squad with my Thunderer squad, which will try to shoot as many of them as they can. And I won't do the speculative fire. I'll try a new spot which I can see. Okay, let's start over there.
Okay.
With the first melter gun. This is a ballistic skill 3 guy, so it's got 4 plus.
No.
Let's reroll it.
Okay.
Yep, this time I'm lucky. Which location?
Mm-hmm.
Location number 2, the
Straight.
side. Mm-hmm.
So what for an armor penetration has the melter gun? Basic weapons.
I've got 2d6 plus 8.
Okay.
So it's 20 if I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's only for
12. No, that's
12.
not enough. Okay,
Yeah.
then the second guy was the melter gun, the
Yeah.
tech priest.
Mm-hmm.
The tech
To
agency,
hit.
or how it is called.
Yeah. Melter gun has got +1 up to 6 inches.
Yep.
Which location? 3.
It's the hull.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not
So that would be tough because it's 22, so
can't do it. No. I've got 11
19,
plus
no,
8
that's
is
not
19.
enough.
Yeah. So who's next?
okay, you have
the
to
twin
bike
bolters onto, I think.
the plague bearers.
Yeah.
Okay, to hit.
But this time I should have +1.
With a targeter as well.
Mm-hmm. And they are within 12 inch, I think. So it's another +1. So it's +2. Yeah. So one of them gets 2 hits because of the twin linked bolters.
3, so it's 3
3
plus the wound.
Yeah, both of them. One is dead.
Okay, 1 demon save.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, almost.
Yeah.
Okay, one more of the plague bearer is banished to the warp. Okay, now you have the thud gun and the weapons left.
Yeah.
But 1 heavy bolter is jammed this round.
I think I'll do these next.
Okay,
So the missile launcher once more
onto the Land Raider. Okay.
To hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got, because it's a targeter as well, and I've got...
But it's traveled more than 10 inch, 14
okay,
inches.
so it's another -1. Yeah.
So I don't know, what do they have for ballistic skill?
It's a ballistic skill of 3, so it's 4 plus, and with a target it's 3 plus.
-1, so 4 plus, so it didn't hit.
And then the 2 heavy bolters, I think, within the arc of fire, there's only the enemy army commander.
Well, maybe you are lucky as me.
No, but it's no longer
I shot you.
it's no longer
Your army
emerging
commander
from
with
cover.
heavy bolters, no?
With targets it should be 3 plus. Yeah.
Okay,
both of them
means 4 plus 10 fire dice in total. Okay, 4 hits.
And a gem. So we've
Plus
got 7
3,
hits.
7 hits in total. Yeah, just remove the gem marker from the other heavy bolter. Who can shoot this turn? Okay, so 7 hits in total.
Strength 5 and toughness 5 is 4 plus.
But hasn't he the mark of Nurgle?
Maybe. You have to look it up.
Okay, we have to check this and we will back soon. Okay, guys, we checked the character statistics of the Chaos Lord. Normally he has a toughness of 5, but due to the mark of Nurgle, it is increased to 6. But nevertheless, the 4 5s
enough.
are 4 wounds or 4 hits, which I have to save. So it's armor.
It's armor.
Save modifier -2.
Yeah.
So he has a 5 plus Terminator armor save 4 times.
No.
Oh, yes, 5.
Oh, yeah.
5. First. Second. No. No. Okay, 2 failed armor saves.
And you've got 2.
And I have 2 conversion fields as well. So 2 4 plus saves. 1 saved. So 1 is not saved. Maybe he's receiving the same fate as you, army commander, killed by a heavy bolter shot.
He's got,
so how many wounds are caused? Oh, only 1.
Only 1.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
So he survived with 1 wound reduced.
Okay, we've shot both heavy bolters, the missile launcher, and we've got 1 missile launcher left. And the missile launcher may...
the closest target. So you have to shoot at the Plague Bearer. Okay, to hit.
Should be enough. With a targeter.
With a targeter. Yeah.
Strength toughness is 2+. Yep.
Okay, I have my demonic aura save, which is passed this time. Very good. The Plague Bearer remained in play.
That's the end of my 4th turn.
But your third gun?
Oh, you're right. I forgot it. I'm going to shoot. Yeah. Let's say it shoots over there.
Here's the first template. You place it exactly on the... Okay.
And I'll hit.
The arrow has to be positioned back towards the third gun, I think. Okay, to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. Then for the
D12.
Second shot.
6 is over there. No. So
it doesn't. But it's quite nice because the old models are out of metal, so they can hold the templates instead of falling down. Okay, so the Plague Bearer received 1 third gun hit, 2+ to wound. Yeah. So I have once again my demonic aura save.
4+.
Which is passed again.
Really tough.
Okay.
And that's it.
We'll be back at the end of the 5th round of the Death Guard. Okay guys, end of the 5th round of the Death Guard. As before, my whole army traveled towards the critical mission objective. The remaining Plague Bearer tries a hit and run attack against the squad attack bike, whereas the last Plague Marine moved 4 inch, so he's able to shoot or try to shoot with his bolt gun against the heavy weapon squad. The Land Raider remained on combat speed and turned 90 degrees, which the mission objective inside, he moved 14 inches. And yeah, I think we can commence the shooting. The left... Oh, it's not a Land Raider. Okay. The left Lescan doesn't see any enemies. So although he has a 180 range of fire, he can shoot at the tech priest or whatever it is. It's the closest target, so he tries to hit this guy. Yeah, he hits.
Okay, strength toughness.
And it's a twin-linked Lescan.
2+.
So 2 times 2+. Oh.
Okay.
2 hits.
So my carapace armor won't use anything. I've got displacer field. So I've got 2 rolls of 3+, which might help me. Yeah.
Has he also a displacer field as the army commander?
Yeah, I can buy it. That's great about the old army list, just for 16 points or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
To displace. This might
the first time.
This might be an advantage.
Maybe
or a disadvantage. 2 inches.
Oh. It's in critical distance to the...
I'm still within range of my meta gun.
Okay, the second displacer field?
No, it's once at the end of it. As we've already played it.
Okay.
Okay. And you've got your heavy bolter, which...
First I shoot with the second Lescan onto the lone squad.
Yeah.
So to hit. Yes.
Strength toughness.
2 times. Yeah. So he's vaporized.
With his flat armor.
And I have the heavy bolter left, which will shoot at the closest enemy squad, which will be the squad.
Can decide there or there.
So it's again a to hit roll. Oh no, I can't shoot because it's jammed.
Okay.
So you can remove one gem marker for this round.
Matter. Yeah.
Okay.
And we've got
your
last Death Guard Space Marine left, shooting at them.
Probably. Maybe -2 because hot cover.
With combat, you can't see them.
No. Miserably failed to hit.
You might try and shoot your Terminators because...
No, they ran.
Okay,
they ran. They can't shoot. So I think we can switch to hand-to-hand combat. So I hit...
Each of us has got a single dice, no other modifiers. It's just 1 roll of d6 plus your weapon skill.
Okay, I have 4. Oh, that's good.
It's 1 hit for you.
Okay.
So no matter the outcome, you've always got a single hit on the other one.
Okay, a 3.
Yeah. So strength what?
Good question.
So.
But I think the plague bearers have the plague sword.
Isn't included in here because it's too special. Plague. No, he's only close combat weapons.
Okay, the plague sword has a strength as user.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the plague bearers have a strength of 4.
Mm-hmm. And I've got toughness 4.
So what have I rolled? A 3.
So your 3+ should be
not enough. Not enough.
No, it is 4+ in case of sin.
And it says a special ability. It wounds always on 4+, regardless of toughness. So I rolled a 3. So I failed to wound the squad driver. Okay, that was shooting.
That's it.
Hand-to-hand combat, and then we'll back at the end of the 5th round of the squads. Okay, guys, end of the 5th round of the squads. We forgot to mention that the remaining plague bearer successfully casts Aura of Decay in his psychic phase. So the biker is affected by the psychic power, which is not so a great disaster for him because its attack resistance is reduced by 1. Okay, Marcus, what have you moved?
So no movement at all in order to be able to shoot. Some smaller movement, although the heavy weapon remained where it was in order to be able to shoot. They just moved their 3 inches, and that's what I did. Okay, let's start over there.
Okay, the melter guns, I suppose. The back of the
this one at 2+. No. Oh, this one I think at 3+. Yep.
-1 for movement, but it's hit already. Okay, the location will be the track.
Oh, this time
I have
just 2d6
plus 8
from the rear.
Okay. So it's 7 plus 8 is 50. No, it's not enough.
Okay.
Then the missile launcher from the.
This one.
Okay, to hit. Yes.
Yeah. Well, 1.
Again, the
track
track.
once more from the side, I guess.
Maybe it's not so bad if you manage to blow off the track and he can't move anymore in my last round.
But this time it's a little.
It's a correct missile.
I'm lucky. The ablative armor is already removed. Correct missile. Well, my success depends
I think it's
on the D20.
Oh, I think it's D10 plus D6 plus 8 or
missile.
Something like
it's
that.
D6 plus D10 plus 8.
I think our round marker is the D10. Marcus here.
Okay.
Okay. It's 8. Plus 8 is 16. It's not enough because it's an armor value of 17.
Okay. So I've only got...
So you have your thud gun on your heavy weapon squad ready because I think something is jammed.
Let's do this one.
Okay.
Before I forget to shoot him.
Bolter to the plague bearer.
To hit. Yep. 4.
One hit, 1 armor.
You've got your 4+ demonic save, and this time it fails it. Yeah.
Okay, the complete demon squad is bent to the warp.
Now I'm going to try and shoot this one onto the Marine, but I think less guns.
Strength 3.
Yeah, they've got a range of 24
Yeah, that
inches.
should be enough. Definitely.
Okay, you're lucky. So, Ballistic Skill 3 will hit on a 4+.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Okay.
And the others, I think, are out of range. We've got our thud gun left and our heavy squad, with one of them being jammed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the thud gun first.
Maybe it won't be a bad idea to place this time here, so maybe in the last round. I don't know. Or do you fire directly onto a specific target?
Well, I try him first because I can still do it.
Okay, then you place the template beneath the Plague Marine.
Yeah.
The arrow position back to the
hit.
third gun.
Should be enough, because you haven't moved that much or in cover or stuff like that.
I don't know.
So it's a
Ballistic
strength.
skill 3 targeter.
The weapons team has got a targeter, so it should be enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a strength 6 hit, but your toughness 5.
Yeah.
Which is only a 3+. No.
No.
And
I think it doesn't make
won't
sense.
affect you. Yeah.
Well, maybe the bike, but
No, are you sure?
maybe if you roll 4 times,
Can roll the first
the
ones.
first, and then we will see.
7.
So 7 now.
So roll that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll the other direction. Okay, he survived. Which means I've got my old missile launcher left, trying to do some harm or damage to the Land Raider once more.
Okay, to hit. No.
No, 2 won't be enough. I've got 2 heavy bolters. One of them is jammed, so one of them is trying to kill your army commander once more.
No.
No. I've got 1 heavy bolter shooting the Marine. Right. Wrong dice. Yeah.
Okay. It's
And we've got,
dice.
I think this will probably finish him off. 3
Okay,
hits.
3 hits. No, Thrench 5 against toughness 5 means 4+ to wound.
2 of them.
For 2 wounds, so I have minus
got a
2
5,
arm penetration, 5 plus.
armor save left.
Come on!
No,
Oh
he's
no, the last Plague Marine bites the dust.
And
Okay.
I've got 1 missile launcher
Yeah.
left. I think the Land Raider is out
Land
of
Raider
range,
or
but
Army
I
Commander.
think I could target your army commander.
Sure. To hit. Yes.
Yep. Strength toughness.
No.
No. Good luck.
Okay. That was the shooting phase of the squads.
And on we go with your last turn.
And we'll
The
be back
6th
on the
out of
last
6.
turn. Yeah. Okay, guys. It's very exciting. The last round of the Death Guard. What have I done? I moved the Terminators 4 inch so they can shoot with their twin bolter combi weapons against the heavy bike of the squad. The Land Raider, my last gamble, pulled on to fast speed, made a 45 degrees turn and is now inside the critical mission objective, but the last round is for Marcus, so he should survive the hammering of the heavy weapons, which will ultimately come. My army commander ran 8 inch in cover beneath the ruins, so yeah, he maybe is not caught in the blast if the Land Raider is evaporized. Okay, onto the shooting. My 3 Terminators will shoot onto the bike, which only traveled 2 or 3 inch, so they will hit on a 2+.
Yeah, I think so.
So all of them hit. So it's a
you've got 6
twin bolter.
6
range
for the
location. Okay, it's
have you got any 1s, 2s, or 3s?
yeah, 4
Because
3s.
All of them are against the crew.
Okay, then we
Strength 4,
resolve
toughness
the
4 is
crew.
4+.
Okay, 4+ to wound. So it's 2 wounds.
So he's probably dead.
Yeah. The driver is already slain. So
And you can just do the armor penetration.
but what is it? I think it's
no, yeah.
I don't.
Because the way we played, it's to
It's
exceed
not possible.
the armor value given. The armor value given is 11, whereas they've got
I can reach only 10, so I
6+4. Yeah.
can't manage it either way.
But this one
Is out of control next turn. If you maybe he crashes into the
okay.
the Terminators. Okay,
And
now
you've got your Land Raider left.
genau, you notice he has still a jam,
I think
unfortunately
there-
for the last round, so he can't shoot his heavy bolter.
left.
But he has 2 Leskens which will he shoot at the weapon squad.
This one won't work because of the 180 degrees. but this one
Okay.
still fully functional and within range. And
Okay. To hit.
yeah.
Yes. 6.
Which of them? The closest one or?
I roll a wound and then we
Okay.
decide. Maybe it's a 1 and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's a 1. Okay.
Okay. No, your weapon is harmed. And yeah, guys, that's the end of my round. So hopefully my tank will survive. Otherwise, we have to go into overtime.
Yeah.
Okay, bye guys.
Okay, my short ones moved 3 inches in order to be able to shoot their plasma guns at least at the enemy army commander.
Ja, dem Melterganzer out of range.
This one turned so that it should, or he should be able to shoot his missile launcher either at the army commander or at the tank. They turned a little, didn't move that
The
much.
rest remains stationary. Okay.
Okay.
So the 2 plasma guns to hit.
The enemy army commander. One hit.
Yeah.
And we've got
1 sustained fire dice. Okay, 2 hits.
2 hits at strength 7.
7, toughness 6 means 3 plus 2 wound. So no wound. Oh, Marcus. Okay. Yeah, so you have the missile launcher left.
The missile launchers next. I think I'll aim, because I've got 2 missile launchers over there, which can see the tank much better than him. So he'll shoot at the army commander.
Okay. No.
2 won't be enough. I've got the flamer.
Yeah, I think he's in range.
Less pistol.
Hand flamer or normal flamers?
It's a real flamer.
Okay, then he's covered.
So
Range 4 versus toughness 6 means 6 plus 2 wound. No.
but 4 plus for burn. Yeah. It burns. So it'll get the
Flame marker.
Oh.
Here. But he can ignore it because he is in a fully enclosed Terminator armor.
And these are not much use.
Because he has toughness 6.
Just for fun.
Okay.
1 less pistol, it should hit, or a 2 plus on the.
But he has only strength 3, so he has no chance to harm him because he has toughness 6.
And on we go with
the weapon squad.
The Uncharmed Bolter shall try and hit the army commander once more. 5 should be enough. I've got 2 sustained fire dice, 1 and a jam.
You can travel the jam.
Strength 5, 5 plus.
6, no.
The missile launches next onto or at the land raider. Yep, it hit.
But he has traveled 20 inch.
Okay, so it's -1. Normally I've got ballistic skill of 3, which is 4 plus, targeted 3 plus.
No,
okay.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah. And the next heavy bolter. This heavy bolter, it's onto the army commander once more. To hit. No, because of the hard cover. And the last one, the missile launcher.
Onto the tank.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
Where? 3.
Yeah. It's D10 plus 8 plus D6. 3, it's the hull.
Okay.
Oh, I'm lucky. That's the highest armor value of the Land Raider.
So without a 10, probably.
Oh, but only a 1. It's 19. No, it's 22.
Not enough. Yeah. And we've got our thud gun left, and the thud gun will try and hasn't got much armor penetration. It's just the 6 plus.
I think it doesn't make
6.
sense.
It'll be on to. I'll try them. 14 towards me.
Okay, to hit. Yes.
Yep. And the first one is important.
D12.
7.
Oh, no. Maybe with your next template you can hit the second Terminator. It's even at least slightly covered. Yeah, 9. Then we say it's fully beneath the template. And the last one or 2, no, it goes off to the hill.
2.
Okay, 2
is.
No, this direction.
Okay. Over there.
But 2 Terminators are covered.
Yep. but it's got a bad
36.
modifier, just -1.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we've got strength 6 versus toughness 4, should be 2+. No,
Oh.
and the second one,
Yeah.
yep. This one has got a -1, so it's got a...
Oh, you managed
I
it,
think,
but close.
Or 3
With
plus,
4.
-1 is 4 plus. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's the end of the game.
Yeah. And you've got, think about 200 points.
220 points.
Chaos Nurgle Land Raider within 3 inches of the next webway portal. So congratulations.
Thank you, Marcus, but I didn't really expect to win this game after the 3rd round, as the roll for the portal was done and the portal appeared in front of the squad stronghold. I thought I never would able to reach it except with the tank, which in the end managed it and survived the whole way from the valley through all the fire incoming from the squad, missile launchers, and so on and so forth. But I think my main luck was that the army commander was slain by a heavy bolter shot. I think otherwise, with his jump back equipped, he would be able to smash the tank and finally reverse the tide for the squads.
We'll see another well-painted army in the round of 8 after the next draw, but I'm still kind of concerned because after our 6th match or game, not a single army of the good guys has succeeded in beating the evil opponents, and we've only got our favorites, the Elder and the Blood Angels, left.
The last 2 games are Blood Angels versus the Chinchilla cult, which might be also a very interesting game because we really never played Chinchilla cult up to this date.
I'm not sure, aren't they versus 1,000 Suns?
Oh yeah, sorry. The Blood Angels versus 1,000 Suns, Chinch Space Marines. And the Chinchilla cult forces against the Elder. But it will be really interesting because it's an unwritten paper, I think, because we really never played with Chinchilla cult, and it's our first game, and we do not play any test games before, and we put them directly into combat against the forces of the Elder.
And we've never played a pure Slanesh force before.
Yeah, as well.
And they were really great.
Yeah.
2 sustained fire dice, I didn't know about it. Yeah. And the one on the steed
by the
was
Sonic
really
Marines.
Well. Yeah. So let's see.
Okay, guys, we hope you enjoyed the battle report. It was really a close game at the end. And we would like if you would give us a like or a thumbs up for our video. And you also can comment if you made any mistakes, which always happen during a game. And yeah, stay tuned for the next battle, which will be uploaded once it's played. Okay, guys, bye-bye.
See you.